Today we're going to be setting up a Jellyfin server on a Windows machine using Docker Desktop. First, we're going to go to File Explorer. Going to go ahead and pick a location where you want Jellyfin and your media folder to be stored. They do not have to be in the same location. I'm just going to do it on my G drive here. I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder. I'm going to call this Jellyfin. If I can type. Put a folder in here named config. And the next folder we're going to create is going to be called media. We're going to go inside of the media folder and we're going to create two more folders. First one is going to be movies. And the second will be TV shows. Alright, now that we have both of those created, we're going to go ahead and little this for a moment. We're going to go to Docker Desktop. If you have a problem setting up Docker Desktop, I'll have another tutorial linked below, but it's pretty simple. You might have to turn on WSL. It's a pretty straightforward process. It kind of walks you through. When you boot it up, it might say something along the lines of it not being available unless you enable it Hyper-V in your BIOS, or WSL, which is Linux for Windows basically. It just allows Docker to run. So we can go to search bar up here. I already have it typed in, Jellyfin. We're going to find the version that we want. This one has 100 million, so we're going to run that one. Going to go to options and name our container Jellyfin. Our host port is going to be the same here, 8096. And our volume, our first volume, we can pull this up here on File Explorer. These are the ones we just created. We're going to go to Jellyfin, config, click up here, Control C, Control V, and this is going to be config on the local container. So basically this side's going to be your host path, your machine, your Windows machine. This side's all your container paths. So we're going to add two more of these. Our next folder that we're going to add is going to be our media folder. So this is just basically allowing the container to see these folders. I'm going to go movies. I'm going to copy this one the same way we did before. We're going to name this movies. And then we're going to go back to the media folder. We're going to do TV shows. Copy it. Put it here. And TV shows. For environment variables, we're going to do our time zone. That's going to be America, Chicago. Oops. I can type. There we go. We're going to click run. This is going to set up everything here. And as soon as it's done, we can click our ports up here. So localhost 8096 is where we're going to. Might not be up just yet. We can give it a second here. All right. And I already have a Jellyfin server as well. So we're just going to click connect anyway. If this pops up for you, if you've had it installed before, or if this is your first time, you won't have to do this step. Connect anyway. So now we're in the Jellyfin setup. We can type in the name of our server. So we'll go Jellyfin. Next, our username. I'm going to do packet forward. You can set this however you want. Enter a secure password. Next. Now we're going to add our media library. So content type, our first one's going to be for the movies folder. You can leave this default name. Folders. We can see everything we just added here. So we've got our config we added, we got movies, TV shows, cache. So we're going to go movies. Oops. Movies, just like that. I'm going to click OK. Click OK again. We're going to leave all these things default. And then we're going to do the same deal for our TV shows. So we got shows, add our folder, TV shows, click OK. OK again, leave it all default. Now we can go next. Leave this as default. We can allow remote connections. And we're done. That's all it takes. So now we can log in with that same login we had before. So packet forward and my password. and now we're in, and you can see we have a movies category and a TV shows category. So if we were to add content to this folder here for TV shows, for example, or a movie into this folder here, you'd be able to see everything populate in Jellyfin. Okay, and I went ahead and I added a video file to the movies folder here in order to see if we just refresh the page, nothing's going to populate even if we go into the movies tab. We actually have to have a movie or have the media file refreshed in Jellyfin. So we're going to go to the menu on the side over here. We're going to go to dashboard, and this is the backend for Jellyfin. So we're going to go to right here. It says on dashboard, scan all libraries. I'm going to let that run. And now we can actually go back to Jellyfin, and we have a video file here. And now I didn't actually put a movie on here. I just used a video from a previous YouTube video about Cloudflare tunnels. If you're interested in exposing your Jellyfin to the internet and you want to do it without a port forwarding, you can use Cloudflare tunnels. And if you're interested in port forwarding, you can look up different methods. The port that you're going to need to forward to your local machine is going to be 8096. I prefer to use Cloudflare tunnels, so I have my media server set up differently. I have it, we can go to it here actually. We go watchmogrove.net, I purchased a domain and I have everything set up so you can see this is my actual library here. And I have another video on my YouTube channel about Cloudflare tunnels specifically, but all you would do is create another Docker container with Cloudflare running in it, and that creates a tunnel to your system. That way you can access it through a subdomain on Cloudflare. But yeah, that's going to sum up today's video. If anybody has any questions on any of the ins and outs or port forwarding or anything like that, you can also just follow the other video with Cloudflare and whatnot. But please leave a like and subscribe if this helped you out, and a comment with any questions.